Greetings, everybody. It's your old pal Frank here, and happy hump day, aka happy Wednesday. So, yes, I took a couple days off just because I did back-to-back videos on Saturday and Sunday. Hope you guys got a chance to check them out. If not, I will try and remember to link them down below so you can go check them out after watching this. They are my day 1 and day 2 hauls for the spring edition of the 2025 Montreal Sports Card Expo. I did get some pretty cool stuff, including a card off my top 10 list for this year and a really nice Hall of Fame signed puck. I'm just going to leave it at that. So if you haven't seen them yet, go check them out after watching this. Also, even though I did back-to-back videos over the weekend, I was planning on doing a video on Monday as usual. But then I decided not to because I figured if I would have, maybe some of you out there would have gone, oh my God, 3 days in a row? It's just too much. So I was like, you know what? Just to be on the safe side, gonna take a break. And then I was gonna do a video yesterday just for shoots and giggles, but then I kind of got caught up playing some NHL 24, and yeah, I really got into it, and sooner or later I was heading to bed for work. So I figured since it's the middle of the week, this is the best time to do a little something. So I saw Julie Farnham posted, I think this morning or yesterday, she did a Tim Hortons retrospective rookie rip. So that is exactly what we are going to do as well. I have 8 packs here, and good news for me, after ripping these, I still have another 8 packs in my filing cabinet. And I was at Tim Hortons this morning, and just out of the blue, I asked the guy at the counter, I was like, hey, by the way, do you guys still have hockey cards? And he looks under the counter and he pulls out a full box. They still have cards at the Tim Hortons closest to me. So I think Friday or Saturday, I'm going to hit them up and I'm going to stock up on some packs. So if things do take a turn with Canada Post and whatnot, I have some Tim Horton stuff to fall back on, as well as backlog mail and everything. So yeah, pretty cool. But before we get to ripping anything, you guys know the routine around here, and that is we do not look at anything or open anything until we have our card of the day. And today's card of the day is one that I picked up over the weekend, and it is this beautiful 24-25 Synergy Hockey NHL Monuments of Montreal Canadiens legend, the one and only Mr. Jacques Plante. The more I look at this card, I'm like, this is so friggin' cool. Yet probably when the box this was pulled out of, the person who saw it was probably just like, oh, yeah, okay, cool, whatever. They were just looking for the hits. And I look at this and I'm like, that is just friggin' awesome. But anyway, we won't get into the shady side of card collecting and whatnot. I know as of recently, there's been stuff going around on YouTube and everything, shenanigans in the card world and whatnot. And I'm just going to stick to liking certain cards and liking what I like, and that's that. All right, enough dilly-dallying. Let's get to ripping. Let's see if we could pull another dynamic debut. Let's see if we could pull a prize card. Let's see if we could pull a what are the 1 in 24 cards again? I forget. Anyway, all right, we kick things off with Brianne Jenner, the losers of the Walter Cup. They lost to Minnesota. And congrats to Minnesota for back-to-back winnings of the Walter Cup. Very, very cool. I'm a little upset that Montreal lost to Ottawa, but hey, there's always next year. And we got Mr. Johnny T, John Tavares. You know what? For old time's sake, let's do it. Huh? Tavares, 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 we love you. Even though we'll see if he's still with the Maple Leafs come next year. Who knows? Now that Shanahan's gone, and who knows what the hell's going to happen with the Maple Leafs. But anyway, and our insert is... Oh! we got a prize card, and we got an insert. Okay, well, what do I got? Free coffee or tea? Oh, that's pretty cool. You know what? I'm going to leave it as is because not last year, but the year before, I pulled a prize card for a donut, and I never cashed it in. I kept it as part of the set, so I'm going to keep that. And our insert is a initial strides of Mr. Alex DeBrincat. Okay, very cool. I'll put those there. Don't want none of you taking my code. Alright, next pack. For a second there, I thought we pulled a 1 in 24. I keep forgetting what the hell they're called. Starting success. I saw a bunch of those at the card show, and prices were all over the place, as usual. I mean, I see some on eBay, not eBay, Marketplace, or in some of the card groups, and people want like $10 for them, and I'm like, that's doable. But you have ones, you know, they want like $35 for certain ones, and I'm like, nah. Hey, Wayne Gretzky. You know, he's only a couple goals away from tying and passing Alexander Ovechkin, huh? Has that joke gotten old yet? We got Wyatt Johnston. Shout out to Sensei Domino. Although, I don't know, after last night, or the night before. Anyway, Edmonton. Ooh, you know, I think it's going to be Edmonton and Florida in the final again. And I hope this time around, I hope it's Florida's year. Not Florida. I hope it's Edmonton's year. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. And our insert is in the books, one Mr. Trevor Zegras. I've been seeing a lot of him lately just because in NHL 24, I was drafted by the Anaheim Ducks. So I am a sniper on that team, and I am on the same line as Zegras and Cam Fowler, I believe, or someone anyway. And I've been setting him up like crazy, and he sets me up like crazy. All right, we got Adrian Kempe for LA. Shout out to For the Pulls. We got a Nikita Kucherov, and our insert is another in the books. And this time it's one Mr. Kyle Connor, who actually I was playing earlier, and we took on Winnipeg in the first round, and we swept them in 4 games. And in the second to last game, I crunched Scheifele, and Connor basically threw down with me, and I knocked his ass out. I tell you, when you play a video game, like, your imagination just goes absolutely wild. And when it comes to playing hockey, oh my god, it's really something else. All right, we got Steven Stamkos. We got the Dominator, Dominic Hasek. Very, very cool. And our insert is a take a bow of Mark Scheifele. Go figure. Alright, we got 4 packs left. We're at around the 10-minute mark. Not too bad, not too bad. Considering this is more of a off-the-cuff kind of video. It wasn't really planned or anything. I just wanted to do this before I headed to bed. Oh, we got Mr. Jack Hughes. We got Zach Wierenski and our insert. Another in the books. This time it's one Miss Sarah Nurse. All right. For the Scepters. Over there in Toronto. Oh, sorry. Toronto. If you're a real Canadian, when you pronounce Toronto, it's Toronto. You don't pronounce that T in the middle. It's silent. All right, we got Sebastian Aho. You know, even though I said I have a feeling it's going to be Edmonton and Florida in the final for the Cup, they won the other night, and I would like to see them make a comeback. I really would, because the Canes haven't gone all the way in years. I mean, I remember watching Cam Ward and the gang when they won the Cup and everything. And I'd like to see them make the comeback, you know, and possibly actually bounce Florida and make it, you know, Carolina and Edmonton. That would be a pretty cool matchup, I think. But anyway, I don't write hockey history. The guys do it themselves. All right, Sebastian Aho. We got old Vince Dunn, and our insert is the initial strides of one Mr. Andrei Vasilevsky. And I can tell you right now that is indeed a double, because I've pulled that card, I think, twice. So, yeah. Okie dokie. Second to last pack, folks. Bear with me. We got, Aaron Ambrose from Montreal. Very cool. We got Robert Thomas, not the singer. And we got another, it's an initial strides. Chris Kreider. I won't mention it. Anyway, all right, last pack. Let's see if we get some last pack magic. We got Braden Point, Philip Forsberg, and our insert. And our last pack is, it's a take a bow, and it is of, there you go. There's how you end a video. When he literally was Sid the Kid. Look how young he is there. Alrighty. We end the video on a Sidney Crosby. I'm pretty happy with that. Plus, I want a free coffee or tea. So, everything's coming up aces for me. Anyway, folks, that's all I got for you today. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, sound off in the comments below. Let me know what you got going on. There's a 1,000 subscriber contest going on. And the channel is escaping me right now. Also, it's probably because my melatonin's finally kicking in and my head's a bit foggy right now. There's a 1,000 subscriber contest going on. And basically, for the content creators, you got to make a video talking about your favorite baseball stance. Your favorite batting stance. And again, the channel is escaping me right now, and you have until Father's Day to enter. I'm gonna look up his channel, and I am gonna link it down below just so you guys can go check it out as well. Besides a link to that channel, check out some of the other links I have down there to some awesome channels that I think you should be checking out if you're not already. And then, of course, before leaving, if you'd like to, you don't have to if you don't want to, but if you'd like to, click that subscribe button, and if you do, click the little bell next to it so it lets you know when my videos go live. Alrighty, so that's it for me. Hope you guys have a great remaining Wednesday. Hope you guys have a great rest of the week. And if all goes good, I should see you back here on Friday for everyone's favorite show on YouTube, or I suppose it is. Anyway, the Friday recap. And till then, I say to all of you out there watching, laters. Ow, that hurt. Don't mind that last part. Laters.